What's up everybody, Brandon Engelbrecht here, aka That Brand Film, uploading from South Africa, and today I'm going to show you guys how to create a one-take seamless video. Now before I can show you guys how to create the seamless one-take video, let me show you what I did. Freedom. It's a state of mind. Some find that in isolation. And some find that in song and dance.
I want to know if you want to take it slow. Oh, hop up on my jet and roll to Tokyo.
Some find freedom in watching others be free. And others find freedom as a result of the relentless hustle. Me, I find freedom in expressing and creating. So come create with me. Was that an ad to subscribe to his YouTube channel? On this channel, I aim to show you guys how easy it is to make timeless art, and anyone can pick up a camera, get to know how it works, habitually understand how light works, and then boom, create timeless art. You can be a business owner wanting to create videos for your brand, product videos, even just making videos of travels and friends. Just come to this channel and this is where we learn. Welcome to The Edit, guys, where the story is told. Let's jump into the breakdown. So I noticed that my previous top was dirty, so I quickly had to change it. And what makes this a really interesting style is that you can go from one location to the next location without having to actually physically cut, which makes it kind of interesting and intriguing to my opinion, because it keeps you captivated, like, wow, where is this actually going? And then boom, I want more. So when attempting this specific style, keep in mind your original movement, meaning tracking in or tracking out. What I mean by that is literally a point where the camera can track out of, to make it seem like it was part of that shot, but suddenly we're in a different location. Now, with this first take, guess how many takes it took us to get it right? And I still wasn't happy with the end result, but we had to give up after an hour and a half of trying to do one take. Not one, not two, not 10, not 17, 24 takes, and I still wasn't happy with the end result. But hey, what can you do? There was a whole technical aspect to it, because as I was tracking out from here, I couldn't use the gimbal because the gimbal was just too slow for me to move, and I couldn't do it too slow because my wife had to switch on that one light and run into a dancing position without pausing. So we had to do that 24 times. Quite hectic, so it just gave up after a while, and that's it. And then from there it was pretty basic. I just had to get this take long enough so that it can be played in the second scene as well, because I'm tracking it out of the TV, as you can see there. The original clip, just the green screen on the TV, tracking back as they're drinking wine and looking at themselves. What a weird concept. Anyway, so what I did there was just created a keyer effect, and it was plug and play. This was a piece of cake. I didn't actually have to do much except just zoom in a little bit to get that green all over my screen and just keyframe it out from there. Piece of cake. 10 minutes tops made up for the hour and a half we spent on filming it. Second scene, boom, ballpark. Used the gimbal, 5 takes max, and I think I used like the second take. So with the second transition, I used a plugin called Transzoon effect from Pixel Film Studios. Very cool plugin. Basically what it does is it creates a mask for you, and it zooms in that position or in that place where you create your mask. So as you can see, what I did here is I wanted the whole scene to come out of the Apple logo as I'm transitioning into my next definition of freedom for this video. And as you can see, so cool, I wanted to have the zoom out effect. And what I had to do is I just had to create a bunch of keyframes around the Apple logo and make a couple of adjustments on the edit mode of that transition, just kind of like getting that point from where I want that transition to come in, because I wanted the transition to kind of just like slide out and go into the Apple logo. Same on this side, just kind of like determining my entry point, determining where it's going to fade in, and then smooth, just get out there. I'm like, oh, that was just like, even when it happened, I was like, I did not plan it like that. I think it looked very cool for something that I did not even have in my mind's eye. So awesome. As I'm going over to the more softer side and where I actually want you to be engaged in the video right now. And the next one's big problem that I had was I was too lazy to get a piece of green screen to put it in the frame, to just put a keyer on there and boom, put the image in there. No. I wanted to solve an easy, just opening the frame, putting in the green screen, closing the frame problem with hours and hours of masking. Why? Anyway, I initialized by adding the starting control points, and I then enabled keyframing for the control points to stay at the original point as my shot moves away from the picture frame. This was tedious, and it took me roughly an hour and a half to do it. After that, I did a couple of run-throughs, added some color grading, threw in a couple of sound effects, recorded VO, added music, and then boom, you have a banger that needs no cuts. Now, I hope you guys found this video helpful and enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe if you did. I will be uploading weekly videos on this channel on how to better your filmmaking skills and how to create awesome videos that you can be proud of at the end of the day. And some general motivation about life and stuff.